Yo, welcome back to Kai Speaks, bro. Appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing on these videos, man. First off, I just gotta say, man, we're growing every single day on this YouTube channel, bro. I think we officially we're at 122 subscribers right now. So, we're trying to get to that 1,000, bro, but, we're just pushing for subscribers right now. We're pushing out content every single day just to get to where we need to be at. I just want to start doing more new videos for y'all, especially since I'm going through a lot in this entrepreneur journey these last 2 months. So I really want to be able to document that and be able to record that for y'all so that way y'all get to go along this process with me live every single day, right? But today I wanted to talk about how, you're almost at the finish line and you could quit, bro. One of the biggest things is just not quitting. And the reason why I say this is because I'm going through a losing streak right now, right? And it feels like a lot of things may go wrong. But one of the biggest things that I will never do is quit, because if I quit right before I get to the end, then I'll never know what I could have been, right? And I'm always gonna have that one regret, and I'm gonna be that one person that says, oh, I could have did this, I could have did that, right? And at the end of the day, I just realized that, like, if you're a person that always says I could have did this and could have did that, it really doesn't matter to people if you didn't do it, right? And this can go for a lot of things. This can go for sports athletes who used to be something that maybe their attitude took them out of the game, and they said they could have went to the NBA, they could have went to the NFL, but they didn't, right? So I think one of the biggest things about regretting what you do is just not quitting, bro. A lot of people quit way too early, and way too early could be 3 years in, right? And people quit. But I know that sometimes when times get tough, quitting feels like the only answer to you, and you may feel like that it's not for you at that point because you're losing, right? But a lot of tough things come with losses. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned throughout this journey so far, is that a lot of tough things that you want to achieve, that you want to do, that you want to become in life come with losses, bro. I've been on a losing streak for about 2 months now. And it's definitely been hard, but then I put in perspective of the 2 months before that I won, right? And I won more than I've lost so far throughout these 2 months. So I really can't complain about that. And it's all about perspective, bro. You're never just strictly losing, but your losses always stick out more than your wins, right? So I genuinely feel like a lot of people have to be able to celebrate their wins a little bit more, because they don't really know how big that really is, to be able to win in a entrepreneur business or a business venture, whatever it is, right? Just going your own route and doing your own thing. If you're a hairstylist, getting your first client is huge. Don't underplay that, right? Like, that's a huge accomplishment. That's money in your pocket from doing what you love to do and what you're good at, right? That could go from even like doing sports. You get to a point where you train so hard and got so good to the point where you get your first NIL deal, right? That's money in your pocket from just putting in hard work, right? But I genuinely feel like the answer should never just be quitting, right? A lot of people say, that, like, dreams aren't for this person, dreams aren't for that type of person. Well, you need to become that type of person that can accomplish those dreams. um, I genuinely feel like a lot of people don't know how to accomplish those dreams. A lot of people don't know how to turn into that person, or they're not willing to turn into that person. The only reason why you shouldn't be able to succeed in that profession that you want to do, and you feel like you should quit, is because you're not willing to put in the time and the effort and the work, and just do the hard things in life in order to become successful, right? If you're not able to sacrifice something, sacrifice, it could be sacrificing your free time. If you're not able to sacrifice your free time, if you're not able to put the phone down and just get straight to work, then it's probably not for you, bro. Well, you have to change your mindset if you want to become successful. That's one of the biggest things about being an entrepreneur. And I feel like everybody can take from this video, because a lot of people have come close to quitting or have just quit, right? So if you're thinking about quitting, bro, just keep going, right? Just keep going. I guarantee you, there's going to be into that dark tunnel. And sometimes you won't even know how long that dark tunnel is, right? You'll be walking through that dark tunnel for months to years, right? And you won't even notice it. But I think one of the biggest things is when you do get to the end of that tunnel and you get that huge beam of light of just gratitude. You're getting to a point where you're becoming successful. You're starting to make money off your businesses. You're starting to finally get a little bit of financial freedom from these businesses, to the point where you can live off of these businesses, right? Then that's when you can finally say that I was able to push through everything that was sent towards me, all the challenges, and nothing would be able to get to you, right? Like you're gonna become an unstoppable force if you're able to get through these first times, right? One of the biggest things I realized is that a lot of people say that are on the wealthier side, people who are making like 30K plus a month, right? They say the hardest thing to do as an entrepreneur is to make that first 10K, right? And that just goes to show you how hard this starting process is. But once you get past that starting process, there's no going back. You're not going to just lose all your skills, right? So I genuinely feel like if you just put in the work every single day and you're willing to change as a person and become better for your business, for yourself, for your brand, whatever it is, if you're willing to change and become better for that huge purpose, then you will be able to become successful. It's not a matter of, I'm not made for this. I'm not built for this, right? Anybody can do anything in this world nowadays, right? You can become a successful streamer if you really wanted to, but what are you doing to become successful? Are you streaming every day? Are you streaming consistently? Are you pushing out shorts, reels, content every single day to promote your streams, like funny little clips? Like, what are you doing to become successful? So I genuinely think that nobody should quit, bro. I think that a lot of people are almost at the finish line and they don't even realize it, bro. But that's pretty much it for this video, man. It's just a short little video for all those people who may feel like they're down and they feel like quitting and they're close to the brink, right? But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials at Kai Speaks 05. And if you're interested in my day trading journey, follow me at Kai Academy 05, where I post every single day from January to now, and y'all get to see my full day trading journey and how I grew, bro. But I hope y'all enjoy this video, man. I hope you make the most at 2025. Peace.